Hello everybody, welcome to the Road to the Manor walkthrough. We're going to be going through some more Elden Ring, which I'm sure everybody already knows. So with basically the vast majority of Leonia cracked out, time for us to head into Caria Manor. This place is quite big, may well end up being 2 episodes, especially if we include any of the upper area. I'll get that, I probably shouldn't, so I'm getting shot at. This stuff seems to follow most of the road. Like if we come out over to the side, it's not as much of an issue. So I don't really know what kind of hazard this is supposed to be. And I'm assuming it's Ranni that's casting this at us. I don't know precisely, like, it doesn't really give you a directional feed on where all this is coming from. But once we get to the entrance, we'll be fine. Sight of grace. So I have my notes in front of me, and I'm already questioning my route through here. We'll get everything, it's not going to be a problem, but I'm just like, which way is the best way? It's a bit of a while to the boss, and there's going to be grace anyway, so we can, in fact, summon our spirit for help, if we wish to. I'll start out going right, because there is a cookbook over this way, and an easy pester for the new enemy you're going to be facing a lot of around here. Crazy hand spider. These are not as bad as crazy human centipede enemies. They still can be kind of frustrating if there's a lot of them. Moonveil obviously making sure that but if you get these in multiples, they're going to pose a problem to you. So just bear that in mind. So further on to the right then, we go this way. They're actually quite susceptible to the Glinstone blade. I haven't thought about... this guy is an enemy. I haven't thought about trying to use Glinstone blade alongside this with the weapon on. That would probably be very effective at getting stuns. Maybe I'll test it out my stream character. Which will be a couple of days from now, actually, unless I go back on saying I'm not streaming. So I said I'm not streaming this Thursday, which is when I'm recording this, and or I'm thinking about going back on it, so just really enjoy being with you guys. So we want to go over this. No. Those traps really aren't very good at getting you, but we need to be careful of them nonetheless. We don't want to get hit. The Somber Stone, and we're coming up to the side here where we'll see we can go. I don't know who I think we're going to hit with that. So realistically speaking, we want to go into the big one here. As quick as we can. There is a spell on that one behind me there that you can see. Oops, didn't take me to great wave now. The best thing about this being you can just let it hang over the side here. Yeah. Dealing with these in melee isn't a problem. Not really. They're quite susceptible to the guard counter, or whatever you want to call it. So that kind of deals with one side. We've got another big guy over here, look. We're going to go ahead and start out with the rocks. The reason we're going with rocks mostly is because we're looking for the stun. Be careful of this. It can trap you, much like the thing with the green gloop that comes out of its head. That was in one of the previous dungeons. There are 2 more on the insides of those arches, which are probably the most dangerous part of this area, realistically speaking. And like I said, the little ones just aren't really an issue. However, the big ones are. Let's summon the friend out. These can be a bit inconsistent with how they aggro off of the pillars there, so just bear that in mind. We're going to attempt to just aggro one off. But sometimes when you aggro one, the other one wants to come in. Sometimes when you do it, it doesn't. So I'm going to try to just get one of them. Nice from here. are still now. Go off. Good friend. It's obscene. The crazy thing is, you could technically make it +6 right now, which maybe we'll do after the Caria Manor, because, well, the enemies need to stand some chance, right? So where are we in relation to it? That is the bridge that goes across there. Yes, we want to get the little turtle bug, the dung bug. Just into that wall. Don't want to follow it too far. Carrying Pierce. Oh, that's actually a really good one. Yeah, we definitely want that. I quite like that. It's quite good. So obviously you can see the fingernails sticking out of the ground there. I don't feel like I need to tell you not to stand there. Which for me signals the time to go to the other side. So let's go back to the entrance, and instead of turning right, we're going to turn left. We've done this side now. Cleared the pillars. I might be passing over the wrong bit here. 1 second. Where's the entrance? There's the entrance. Yeah, okay. I know where I am now. This place is cool. I love this place so much. This game is full of places that I love. It's ridiculous. I can't believe how much of an outstanding job they've done. It's the kind of game where you feel sorry for them because you're like, your next game is gonna have such an expectation. You can't trigger you early. Come on, sir. Be reasonable. So yeah, don't walk into that. The item isn't really even worth it, so if you're not bothered about beating that, then just leave it. There's another item much like this, which I don't think I'm actually going to go and get, because it also isn't really worth it. There's a lot of enemies on the sides, look. Where are we? From here. These ones actually aggro too early. I think it's supposed to represent their youth or something. They're just more impatient than the big ones. The big ones will definitely catch you when they jump at you. Get it. So yeah, they just they miss a lot. They probably can get you if you're really impatient over them. But it's mostly the big ones that are the problem. So I don't think there was loot on this side. I just used it to cheese one of the big guys I came through previously. So that loot there is the one that's not worth getting. And I can't remember what it is. I think it's some crystal crafting material or something like this. I didn't even write what it was, but it's bad. We don't need that. And it is absolutely surrounded by hands, big and small. There's one next to it there, there's one there. And the little ones, because of the way they kind of aggro, they'll aggro the big ones with them. So, it's just not worth it. Don't bother with that. Unless you really feel like it's a good way to get some extra runes or something. We're low on everything. Kill this one just because we can. I suppose these are nice for somber smithing stones 2s if you're looking to make some +2 weapons. I mean, it's probably good for testing weaponry next to each other. So I can upgrade a couple of times so you can see a better difference in scaling. So come here. Stop running out of the way. Always check above. Because when I came through here, I blasted through tons of these. It's I don't even know where some of them some of them may or may not have come from. Another round crystal book, that's why I didn't note it all that much. So that is most of the bottom area dealt with. It is the bottom area dealt with. Yeah, it is the bottom area dealt with. So up this way. And in there is Site of Grace. Obviously we don't have a friend with us now, so we need to be aware of that. So if you're running short on resources, like health or FP or anything like this, don't get it done. You could just run past this technically. If you wanted, get off. But we're looking fine. Moonveil protects and all that. No! Oh, iframes! Come straight over me. Not too much to see out back here. Just have a double check. Oh, I always check every like, even when I've been through before and I'm completely positive there's nothing else, I still have to look. You never know when you're going to find something else. And that is the thing. So in here we should get our first Site of Grace. Piece of loot. Piece of candy. From a dead guy as well. You can collect it from here and not even notice what that's on. But I was like, looted from remains. I was like, oh, it's the dude under the table. Like, wow. Next up then we get return left out here for a weapon. I can't remember what the weapon is. Good enough for a level though, that makes me. Want more damage. We need more damage. More damage. Give me more. Right. I don't know why I'm quoting what this was. She used to be cool. She's not as cool anymore. Right. So across here we're going to get spirit guys. We've seen this before, where they appear in out of nowhere. I mean, I suppose if you haven't, the following walkthrough, maybe you haven't seen this before, but there you go. Bear in mind. You got me good, sir. Not for long, though. Some more over here. Captain Boyles, this guy with the big sword can be problematic if you're planning to block. So maybe we won't do that. Nope. Oh, this hurts. Don't get hit too much by that. I mean, we could do something similar. I feel like it's quite difficult to avoid as well. Like, if you was playing as a mage, you could probably mix some of that in and really kind of change tempo of a fight. So we're going to go across this way, which has the... Yeah, that's the drop off there. We're going to get the... I think it's a key over this way first. Which is an ambush, as you might have guessed. You grab this. Oh no, it's a Rune Arc. It's just as good. I don't think it was a distant key. I don't know why I thought. It's a trap. Yes, goodbye. What's this? Where are we? And that's going to unlock a door that some people like that were being observant will probably spotted earlier. Down here. I don't think I jumped across there before. I'm going to try that in a minute. I didn't try jumping across there on the stream. I was too excited by the ladder because I was like, yay, this is the locked door! There's loot behind the locked door, what is it? It is Sword of Night and Flame, haha. This is a popular weapon with a lot of people. It's an interfaith weapon, so if you want to be like Mega Caster, it's probably a good weapon for you. Haven't tried it. I am mostly intelligence based on all of my builds. Well, all of my playthroughs so far, apart from Mr. How To's a lot, because he is annoying. Let's just try this. Nothing of note. It's not taking me anywhere that could have to before. Is there a drop off onto here? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Seems pretty unimportant. This is one of those instances where I am convinced that in New Game Plus there's going to be, or one of the New Game Plus cycles, there's going to be something up in these places. There are just these things like, oh look, it looks like I can get up there, so I'm going to go over there and explore this thing, and there's nothing there. Like, nothing at all, not even an enemy, like, just nothing, and it's just not their style to be like that. So yeah, that is the lower area done. We can go back to the mana lower level. We've still got plenty of time. This is going way smoother than I was expecting it to go. So you'll be able to see that there's loot up there. That is, we have to drop off the cliff to get to there. We're doing that later. Don't you worry your little socks. Out we come. Hello. Hello. Oh, I didn't realise the shards would do that to you. Hi. I'm just insta-kill you. Nice. Do this. Instead of going left, I'm going to go ahead basically. Let's get some iframes. Thank you, sir. There's. You'll probably find that if you die here a lot, you'll end up running past a lot of this because it really isn't all that difficult to do. You should try to kill most of these at least once each, because, you know, you want things. You want to power up, don't you? You want to power up, don't you? Kind of funny because someone that's been following the walkthrough has used the runes and he's like, I'm like mega high level. I'm not surprised. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Couldn't get out of that. Right, let's skip back. Okay, so because Rune Arc exists, we're going to try and experiment about just running across, letting everything summon, and then clearing it with Rune Arc. That way we won't be ambushed quite so heavily by all of this. Oops. Excuse me, sir. You are the only thing stopping me from killing everything over there right now. Oh my god. Oh man, those freaking stones there. The bane of my life. It's gonna be dangerous now. That takes way too long! Oh my gosh. The plan did not work. Oh, you're gonna shoot you back to me like that. Okay, thank you. Play ring around over. Hey, yeah. I mean, it wasn't graceful, but we managed to get around it. Quite a lot of them. One of my plans were at least partial. There we go. Probably could work. There's another one over there. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill it. We need to complete this. Come on. Come on, sir. I'm not leaving you out. I must kill you all at least once. This is the way we power up nicely. Interesting, we haven't done basically any soul grinding and we're on 56. That's pretty good. Realistically speaking, we probably want to be 60 for the Lucaria mansion. Not the Lucaria Academy. This is the manor. The mansion is the volcano mansion. All of these different areas, right? They do have distinct naming systems, but it's just difficult to remember sometimes. I didn't see anything under this left last time. I'm still going to check under there. I don't know, like it. Here we are at the site of grace. If I remember rightly, we get a seed out here. If we're where I think we are. If we are where I remember. Yes, seed straight ahead. Can't miss it. Dogs. One of the dogs drops something. It's three dogs here. You can kill them. We're probably going to sneak past them up the stairs. In fact, is it up the stairs? This is where we want to do like a janky jump to get up that way. We'll get on like a left-hand path. So, being as we've got a couple of minutes, let's clear this bottom area and then we can basically go on to the boss in the next episode, which will be good. That will be good, I think. I'm going to sneak over for this. Thank you. And you know what? You're such a good boy. I think you deserve something more. Whoa! Oh my god. Such an obscene attack pattern. Just because I felt like they dropped something, but I guess not. Next to Wolfie. Over this way. Moonveil for the win! Hit with the thing and the sword. Stagger's way better. Good. Crystal bud. Anything else around here? No. So this is one of those bosses where you're probably going to want to like clear up to it, and then when you die, if you die, you'll probably just use the Shrine of Marika, which will probably put you in better stead than when you start the fight, because obviously the closest thing you have to a shortcut up there is this way. Oops. We'll drop down a bit there. And we're on 23 minutes, so I can't really do the boss fight in this one. We could clear to the boss door though. It is literally just basically behind that giant. I don't know if he's a teleporty one or not. I always seem to catch him. Don't forget that. It's a piece of loot. We must have it. And then from here we can basically cheese the giant. You do need to be aware that it does have ranged options, so just be careful of that. But you don't have to fight it. You can quite happily sneak straight on by and up to there. Oh, you've aggro. Hello. That's real cool. I love that you can actually hide in the bushes like that. Crit, it landed funny. Oh, that's a problem now. Jackson, I like to come back over this way because it messes with his stuff in behind the wall. This was way quicker than I expected to do. The stream for this area was way longer. I'm just going to do this now because I like to land funny. Ah, your friend failed. hole in it. Come on, sir. If you want it, you go and get it. Yeah, get you, can't block me. Some fairly dangerous enemies up ahead, so you do need to be careful of these. These fire explosive bolts. There are two on the left, one of which is trying to ambush you. We're going to kill you anyway. And only one on the right, so if you're trying to run up here quickly, this is the side you want to run up. There is a... I think it's here. Should be able to do like a drop off for some extra loot, so we're going to do that. There we go. Smithing stone 4. And rather than resetting down there, I have to go around again. This way, it's all nice and clear for us. What are we on? 26? Yeah, it's done pretty well. We've pretty much done this area now. Far quicker than I thought it was going to be. Which probably means the same will be said for the academy. I spent a long time there as well. There's the third one that would have been on the side. Oh yes, we have that series of stuff. For a cracked pot. Is the most notable thing out here anyway. You should be able to see cracked pot toilet. Wherever you see big guy, it basically just means... Oh no! I'll come back, 1 second. Okay, jump attempt number 2. We'll try to kill as little as we can to prevent me getting too much extra ruinage of my deaths. I can just go over. This is another running one. Be careful here. It's crazy that like just that little bit extra, like I take no damage from the actual fall, and then a little bit further is just an instant death. The boy here is going to unfortunately suffer against us. Oh, I don't get the block in time. I don't have much stamina, I don't think. Chop the Marine Veil. We don't need to deal with all these if we don't really want to. Can we? Whoa. Naughty. Anyway. The main thing we're after here is right here. Cracked pot. I believe we get a rune item for continuing the route. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Excuse me. No, because there is a... I feel like there is a nasty enemy down here. Not nasty, but a tougher enemy than these. I could be wrong. I think there's a more significant enemy. Over here. That's just a big pot, that's what it is. Yeah. Big pots actually. I was gonna say, I can literally see your arms. So. Showing its worth right now. I thought there was some loot here. Why did I think there was something nice and shiny? feel monstrous killing all these baby parts. Thought there was loot on here, but I guess not. Do this drop off. There's the extra piece of candy we want. Granduer, which is the better version of Carian Great Blade that we can use as an Ashe of War. And that is the end of Caria Manor. We did it all. Pretty much in one episode, that's pretty good. So next to them we'll be taking on the boss. Probably give it its own video. I don't know if we'll do all of the NPC interactions in that, because basically once we deal with this boss, the episode after is going to be a lot of story stuff, because we basically have to visit these 3 towers here. We'll probably have to speak to Gideon and Rogier and Fia, and loads of stuff is going to move around. So very story heavy after we've done the boss, which is in this room. We activate the boss by going literally into that pool of water. It's a very nice, cool looking boss. Quick tip though, if you bring it over this way, you can really abuse it by going around the statue. There is stuff here. There's a site grace here. There's a jail here. There's an Ashe of War down here-ish. This was pretty empty. I didn't find anything in this pool, but maybe we'll have a look and just double check it. So yeah, quite a bit to do on the back end, but I don't know how we'll structure that just yet in terms of episodes. But thank you for joining me for Caria Manor. We are done, and I'll catch you on the next episode.